How did you use media technologies in construction and research, planning, and evaluation? Over the past 5 months, media technologies have been very useful when researching, planning, and producing my media products. I have developed and enhanced my skills in media technologies by applying them to my understanding of the need for precise and detailed decision making. All digital technology skills have given me the ability to make a media-rich blog which made it more interesting and exciting to viewers. Each blog post was made on a piece of digital technology so that they were more appealing and unique rather than pictures with lots of text. I have downloaded various apps and looked at different websites that I can present my work. By using media technologies, it has enabled me to be able to be more time efficient making blog posts whilst also being fun and learning new things. Firstly, I downloaded the Tumblr app. This is what my blog was made on. Having the app on my phone made it much easier to access no matter where I was. When planning, I could take photos on my phone and then upload them straight to my blog using the Tumblr app. This made the blogging process much quicker as I could upload photos straight rather than having to download them onto a computer to upload. As I found the Tumblr app very useful, I decided to explore iTunes to find other unique ways of presenting my work. I then came across the apps iMovie, Splice, PicCollage and PicPlayPost. The app Splice was very useful because as you can add photos and videos and then record an analysis with commentaries over the top. When analysing films such as The Shining, Splice was very beneficial because there was so much to write and analyse. It was better to record myself and analyse rather than having a large chunk of text. I also used the app for planning our ideas. I put pictures that I had taken of the mind maps we had put our initial ideas on and our timelines that we had made and a storyboard. However, after making a few videos using Splice, the app then began to not work as well as it did at the beginning, and it kept freezing. Therefore, I wanted to find a similar app that I could put photos and videos on with a voice recording. I then came across the iMovie app. I then used iMovie to create short videos, the first being editing our trailer part 1. I included images of Karina and I editing our horror trailer and recorded a voiceover of me describing the process. I liked that app, so I used it again for the age rating of our film, where I took screenshots of the BBFC and then talked about why we chose the 18 age certificate rating for Yin Yang. We uploaded multiple images at once. I used PicCollage as you could select a range of images from the camera roll on your phone and make a collage. This was useful as it was made to look like one photo rather than uploading 6 photos individually. I also found another app named PicPlayPost. This again made collages with my pictures, although you could add videos into the collage. Thus, it made it more fun whilst being media rich. I used this app to show the different sketches that we had done for our magazine cover and added a video of me describing them and saying which one we was going to choose. All of the apps were extremely useful and I wouldn't have been able to make unique blog posts for the research and planning without the media technologies. However, I believe that for the research and planning without these media technologies, most of the media technologies, for me, the best was using the internet. The internet helped me to gather information at speed and I could research anything I wanted to know. I was able to view other trailers on YouTube and analyse them to get inspiration for our own trailer. Also, being able to view codes and conventions of horror so that our trailer would fit the horror genre. During the construction stage, media technologies were crucial to make our trailer poster and magazine cover. Firstly, we created a film trailer for our horror film named Yin Yang. When we started filming the footage, we used digital cameras to get high quality footage. We then uploaded all of the footage we had taken to iMovie to begin editing. iMovie was very useful, and once we got the hang of it, it was not very difficult to work with. iMovie helped us to put all of our footage together to form a trailer. We was able to add effects to shots and enhance the colour, brightness, saturation and lighting. This was very beneficial as some of our shots were filmed in the day and the rest were filmed at night, so they did not match as a trailer as a whole. Therefore, we dulled the lighting to make the shots blend together. We was able to split clips, which helped get the best parts of the footage and montage different pieces together. We found this really useful because some of the shots we had taken were good, however there were parts we didn't need, so being able to split all of our clips was useful. Karina and I then browsed the internet to find music to go with our trailer. We looked on both YouTube and SoundCloud to find copyright soundtracks we could use. After we had chosen soundtracks and effects, we downloaded a soundtrack/YouTube to iTunes Converter. This meant we could then upload the music straight to iMovie. We then split the soundtrack in certain areas and enhanced the sound to make it more scary for the audience. When filming, we used an app called iLights, which created a strobe effect. When editing, we put the shots with the flashing lights in different sections throughout to make it consistent. After making our trailer, we made our poster and magazine cover to go alongside. To create the poster and magazine cover, we took photos on an SLR camera and edited on Photoshop. Photoshop helped to edit the picture because we could add things and enhance the image to make it a better quality and more horror-like. For the magazine cover, we added effects to the image to make it look more gruesome and like an image from a horror film. We used many different tools to get the image perfect. Although we had special effects makeup, we found tools on Photoshop which could help make the picture more gory. We used the burn tool, which made parts of the picture more dark so that this was used on the background so that the character could stand out. After the background, we tested the tool on the character's face and it gave a bruise-like effect. Therefore, we used the burn tool under the eyes and on her hands. Another tool we used was a dodge tool, as this had aspects to make it brighter, making a good contrast between the burn tool. This was used on the whites of her eyes to make them stand out. After editing the image, we had to add fonts and text because it was a magazine cover. As we had already made a font for the film name Yin Yan on Photoshop for our trailer, we used the magic wand tool to cut around it so that we could place it on the magazine and poster. We also used this tool to cut around a total film magazine title so that it would look really realistic. Photoshop has lots of different fonts to choose from, so we chose one that looked like the font from other magazines we had researched. We used these fonts for both the poster and magazine to make our media package consistent. Overall, Photoshop was very useful, as we could not have been able to produce both our magazine and poster without it. Finally, when evaluating our product, I used apps to make my blog post media rich. I asked members of my target audience questions, which I recorded on my phone and then montaged the videos together in an app to make them media rich. In the evaluation stage, I also used social media, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram to gain feedback. I posted the magazine cover on Twitter and the trailer to Facebook, which gained feedback of people's thoughts on the media package. In conclusion, the whole media package Karina and I created would have been impossible to do without media technologies. The whole way through the research, planning, construction and evaluation process, media technologies have been crucial in every aspect. I've been able to use many things that have helped produce the products due to the technology, including digital cameras, phones, the internet, phone apps, editing software and so on.